Lake Burrumbeet is the largest of 4 shallow lakes in the Ballarat region, covering approximately 2,400 hectares. The lake reserve is of important historical significance as many Aboriginal campsites are located around its foreshore. Stage 2 of the Tour of Goldfields for 2013, and we have a team's time trial, 20 kilometres, and it's going to be the most significant 20 kilometres of this NRS season. The reason for that is Katrine Garfoot. If she crosses the line first and her VIS team wins, she will go to an 8-point lead in the series, and that will be an unassailable lead for her in front of Ruth Corset.
I love a team time trial at the best of times, and to have one today where the competition is going to be so hot and so much is at stake, it's very exciting. This is not a technical one, but it's technical in the aspect that there's crosswinds, and how you ride the crosswinds, etc., can make a difference.
Ruth Corset was a little bit upset on the start line today. The commissaires making her change the seat position. It shouldn't affect her too much, but it did have an effect while she was getting the bike set up. If the Pensar Racing team win this team's time trial, they are going to blow this National Road Series wide open for our final 2 road stages. The fastest time of the day, and the one that sat at the top of the leaderboard for the longest, was the Wormore Niche Living cycling team out of Western Australia. The girls sat across the top of the leaderboard for most of the afternoon. Their time was beaten by the Holden Racing team. The Holden Racing team was a very slick unit out there on course today. They've come across the line in 28 minutes and 56 seconds. They didn't stay there for very long, however, because Pensar SPM Racing, they came across the line beating the Holden Racing team by just 2 seconds.
It wasn't quite what we would have liked, but it was pretty windy out there, and so it was hard to keep a smooth rotation through. Yeah, we gave it everything, and we can't really do any better than that.
The Jayco Apollo VIS Women's Road team being led very strongly by Katrine Garfoot out on the road. So strong, in fact, they unloaded Jessica Allen.
Kat definitely deserves to take this out because she sat on the front for probably 80% of that. So she bought 48 seconds, put 48 seconds into to a team of 5 by herself nearly. So it was impressive.
They came across the line in a time of 28 minutes and 6 seconds, some 48 seconds faster than Pensar Racing.
It was a good team effort. Everyone dug really deep. I'm not counting the chickens before they hatch. I will just wait and see what's happening. Anything can happen from mechanical to whatnot. So I'll wait and see. But I'm pretty happy that we did pull that in just then.
It's not over till it's over, so we've still got 2 more stages, and we're just going to give it everything.
Ruth Corset, quite simply, is going to have to win the next 2 road stages and hope that she loses Katrine Garfoot somewhere out on the course to take out this National Road Series. As we move into stage 3, we are in Burrumbeet for the Burrumbeet Road Race stage this afternoon. It's a 58-kilometre undulating circuit. It's very windy out here today. It's on a similar circuit to the team's time trial.
It's renowned to be a pretty tight technical course in terms of narrow roads and a lot of corners, which probably lends itself to a team like us who's capable of all being near the front. Yeah, I think it's going to be very fast, aggressive racing. Girls are going to want to be putting time into us, so it's up to us to try and defend that yellow jersey.
We'd like to be very aggressive right from the start. It's only a short stage, so the girls are all pumped up to make it a good race.
Katrine Garfoot is the tour leader. She's going to have to defend that lead in front of Ruth Corset. The National Road Series, it's on the line this afternoon.
And they're off. Stage 3, Tour of the Goldfields, 58-kilometre road race, and the riders are off.
The girls got on with the job from the start of the stage. The race moved on nicely with Holden Cycling Team and Bicycle Superstore being the most aggressive teams on the day.
Holden were trying to work Jess, Mundy and I over a fair bit every time we got in the group and got on them, so it wasn't too much of a big deal. I think they probably took a lot more energy out of themselves than what they took out of us.
That took us through to the Queen of the Mountains classification sprint today. That was taken out by Christina Dodd. But that is where the action started, and action for all of the wrong reasons. We saw Ruth Corset and Katrin Garfoot basically sit up and stop racing on the stage today.
It was very strange. There were a few attacks at the beginning, and I just did what I was told to do, just cover Ruth's wheel. And then she decided to go the back and stop pedaling, and yeah, I had to stop with her, which was fine.
Katrin Garfoot didn't have to play the game. She didn't need to win this stage, she didn't need to win this bike race. The VIS girls have taken full advantage of the situation. They have put their two riders into the lead group. That group got up to a group of about 40 riders strong. They rode away, got out to 2 minutes on the tour leader and Ruth Corset at one stage.
Even into the headwind sections, we weren't really slowing down, and people were attacking pretty ferociously into where it turned into a crosswind.
Bicycle Superstore and Holden Racing put the bike race into the right-hand gutter because of the windy conditions, and they drove all the way to the finish. Katrin Garfoot was never going to get back on terms with the lead group, but she didn't have to. She had Ruth Corset with her.
She asked me if I wanted to work my way back on with her, and I said no, I like it on the back. So that's where we were, and then when the other group came past, we just tagged on and sat there and relaxed.
The girls came down for a mass bunch sprint, and Traralgon found her way to the front and won a very good sprint in front of Shipwreck Coast Classic winner Nicole Whitburn.
It is going to be a target trick rider, rider 1111.
I'm a little overwhelmed. It's my second NRA race ever, so I had a game plan. I just sat in the front bunch, and coming to the sprint I found that I had a lot of energy left, so I just picked a good spot, pushed in, and when I realised I was quite strong at the end, I just went for the finish.
Chloe is leading now, and just Mundy is in second, so that's a pretty good outcome for us really, and I'm still NRS leader. What else do we want?
We came here to wrap the series up for Kat Garfoot, so I think we've pretty much done that today. There's no way Ruth can catch her now in the overall standing, so that's one tick. For me to be in the yellow is a big bonus, so now it just depends on how well I can ride tomorrow to stay in the hunt for the yellow.